out of a billion stories I could possibly tell, maybe only a handful that are good stories that would forward my intention the most. So can you share a little bit more about the sensibility of choosing a good story?
That's a very common challenge people come to me with. I've got so many stories, I don't know which ones to use or which ones to pick, what word to put them in. And a lot of it has to do with, if you're talking to somebody one-on-one, you want to think of your mind like a jukebox. And you can push certain numbers and letters and pull out a certain story at a time. So your goal is to have as many stories as possible ready to go. So in the moment, you can decide which one is the best fit for that person. And if you're presenting in front of a large audience, like I do, then you do a lot of preparation to figure out what their challenges are and figure out which story best solves their problem that they're most likely to see themselves in. So I can give you an example of a story. So one of the techniques in storytelling is an open loop. Have you heard that concept before?
Yep.
So you sort of tease something out. TV shows do it all the time. That's why we keep binge watching. You gotta wait, keep that his neck. You want to start that process as early as possible. And I have people do it when they introduce me. So instead of just reading my bio, the introduction is customized. And they'll say, oh, John's going to talk to us about when he met Michael Phelps and a lesson he learned that we can apply. That's an open loop. I don't open my talk with the Michael Phelps story, but I do it within the first 10, 15 minutes. And people go, oh, I was waiting for that. Keeps them engaged. Remember, your whole goal is not to just be, oh, I'm a great storyteller. It's to have an emotional connection and a collaborative conversation with everyone, whether it's one person or an audience, hundreds.
So I'm curious, so essentially the open loop is like a hook, right? And you're not attached to any particular hook. You just drop hooks all over the place, and then if they pick it up, they pick it up.
And you let them figure out which one they want to pull down from that jukebox. And it said 3 or 4 things that might intrigue them. They go, what's that? Tell me more about this. And each one of them has a story ready to go in the structure that I've told.
Yeah.